Peace and prosperity. This is a Science Mystic coming to you all with another message. This is my first live stream, so I had a little bit of issues previously. Okay, yeah, get your blueberries. But now everything seems to be working better because now I know that I need to make sure my audio is on for my screen share. But basically, okay, so this video is going to be about, and hold on, before I keep talking, I'm just going to make sure this live is broadcasting. Yep, it is. Okay, so this video is going to be about misogyny, the modern day witch hunt, and basically how women and men have been programmed and wired to hate feminine energy and to essentially subconsciously seek to destroy feminine energy. And let me tell y'all something. This is something I talk about in my book, The Great Woman Resurrected. Peace, everyone. Aileen Kelly. This is something I talk about in my book, The Great Woman Resurrected. And I break down the history of the demise of the feminine energy. I break down how the soul energy of this planet, which is the earth, is a feminine energy, and how the earth's energy is a direct replica of the feminine energy embodied within every woman on this planet. I also break down in some other YouTube videos that I've made on how the earth is the original symbol for femininity, and how Venus has been taken and made as the primary feminine energy of this planet, when in actuality Venus is not the primary feminine energy of this planet. And Venus is currently being utilized and distorted in many ways to keep the divine feminine and the feminine energy of many women on this planet asleep. So the whole purpose for this video is to really wake up as many people as I can, share how the distortion in understanding feminine energy and how to operate in a divinely feminine way, whether you be a man or a woman, and to really become one and in balance. I mean, if you look at my logo is all about the union between the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine. And as you can see, there is a wolf smack dab in the middle of my logo, representing the primal instinct of this planet, and how the wolf, just as the divine feminine, just as the primal feminine energy of this earth, has been intentionally obliterated and destroyed and subjugated by, I'm not even gonna say who, but alien, retarded, I don't even know, crazy people, okay, who are currently running the planet. And I decided to make this video because I felt so strongly about a video that I watched on YouTube, and not just that, but other things that were happening during this period of time, like in the sisterhood that I run, the Sacred Soul Sisterhood, the lunar feminine group that I run. We come together and we meet and we share, and we just recently had a venting session, and so many of the women had similar stories. Okay, so many of the women had experiences, and really questions, ongoing questions about why it is that we are experiencing this dynamic between masculinity and feminine energy. And I would like to make note of this. The energy that I'm going to be explaining today, the misogynistic energy that is within men and women, is not the divine, sacred masculine and feminine energy. This is the energy that has been taken by the reptilian, Caucasoid, whatever you want to call them, the people who put on put on TV and the media and tell us this is how it is. This is what things should be like. The people who give black folks and people millions of dollars for perpetuating this constant disconnect with the earth's energy. Okay, and I'm tired of it. And come December 21st, it's over for you. You cannot walk into next year on the same stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. So I'm gonna click the share screen now, and I'm gonna make sure the audio is on, because before the audio wasn't on. I wasted like 20 minutes. And okay, so let me see. Share screen. All right, share audio this time. And I need everyone who is watching this live to let me know if you can hear the audio. So I'm about to play this video from the beginning right now. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna just come back and all right, they got ads. I just turned on my ads, y'all. That monetized channel life. Okay.
Yes, you're the problem, because I'm telling you.
You're the problem.
All right. I'm
not even gonna mute myself.
Whatever your name is. Unmute yourself.
Whatever your name is.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so very nice to meet you. I am new to your channel.
All right, before I keep going, let me know if y'all heard that. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? Okay.
So, just kind of following along. So, I've just
First off, let's start with this.
First off, let me just cut you off.
My name's Susan.
Hi, Susan. How old are you?
I'm 30.
All right. What you got for me?
I'm 30. I have 2 kids. So I'm single. I have 2 kids from a previous relationship. So I was kind of trying to rate myself. But I am still like very young, active. I have a lot to offer. I make great money. I have good, well-behaved children. And I am in LA dating. And I just find dating in LA so hard. So I actually don't have a problem meeting what you call high profile men, men.
See how he just walked off and got something to drink while she was talking?
Yeah, but
because you got 2 kids.
So it's just the 2 kids thing?
No, it's not just. It's big. I mean, you're 30 years old and all this career stuff. How many different fathers?
1.
Okay. How come you and he didn't get married?
I was so young when I was in that relationship, so I met him.
How old is your oldest child?
10.
How old is your youngest?
7.
So you were 23.
When I had my daughter, yeah. So my kid's father, he was older than me.
But listen to what I'm about to say. You were younger. You were old enough to make babies. Yeah. First one at 20. Even though I'm not okay with it, I can let it slide. But the second one, man, that's a choice. Why didn't you?
No, we were in the I was with him for 6 or 7 years.
But you weren't his wife. And that's
no. Yeah.
So if you let me explain it to you, I'll try. You're a woman that was with a man for 6 or 7 years, and you gave him the highest honor a woman can give any man on the planet. You gave him children. You gave him not only 1, you gave him 2. And yet you did not require him to even bestow the title of a wife upon you. So you go back out into the market, older, with 2 children, you expect someone in that market to accept you older and bestow the title of wife upon you?
I'm going to just stop him there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 1 I'm going to just stop him there because, as I said previously before this live video, I'm a fair person. I'm fair. I listen to people. I hear what they're saying. And in that part right there, he had a point. Now, excuse my nails. I meant to do them today. I didn't get to them. But I'm going to keep doing my fingers like this anyway. Because I love my fingers, regardless. That part right there, he had a point, right? You should always require some kind of investment from a man. Now, it don't have to be marriage. If that's not what you want. If that's not what you want. If that's not what you want, it don't have to be that. Olivia, I'm making a video. It don't have to be that if that's not what you want. But if that's what you want, then go ahead, do that. My thing is, why? Olivia she like the spotlight, y'all. Why are you speaking to this woman and handling this woman like she is a rag doll? Because I don't know if y'all catch it. I catch the details. He cut her off as soon as the show came on. He cut her off. He said, yeah, I know where you're on here. I know you. He got up and went and got him a Red Bull while she was introducing herself. He went and did y'all catch that? He got up and got a Red Bull while she was introducing herself. Came, sat back down. Cut her off again. Yeah, I know why you're on here. You need a man. You need a man. Oh, yeah, I know what your problem is. It's them 2 children. So you expect a man to want you at 30 years old when you have 2 children. You were never married. You expect a man to want you? You gonna get back into the market like that? I'm gonna tell you right now, men like this, I give it 10 years. 10 years. But I'm telling you, I don't know what you said, Olivia. Here. But the future is not you. The future is not you. The future is not you. All right? I give it 10 years. Oh, you want to play with this? All right, I'm downloading it. So I'm going to keep playing this video, but I'm playing this video because I want to point out how the subconscious and the energetic things he was doing from the beginning is leading up and perpetuating his ideal of this woman, right? Okay, so anyway, keep going.
That's how men look at it. Right, wrong, or indifferent. And then being in LA, one of the most competitive markets for women in the world. Competition is stiff out there. I'll be there in a couple of weeks. Beautiful women on every corner.
So I do meet.
Ain't nobody competing, bro.
I don't think it's hard finding a man to
committed to. Oh, no. See, this is how we judge over here. We don't judge by dealing with, dating. We judge in weddings. That's the only thing that counts. If you're not married, you're losing. See, that makes it real clear because you've had everything up to that point anyway, right?
I've been engaged.
Right. I don't count those either. Because women, especially a lot of black women, have been engaged for a long time, 3, 4, 5 engagements. See, when you make it real clear, there's a high value man or whatever term you're using, has any one of them married you? And the answer is no. And that's why I say the dating market is difficult because you got an unattractive woman. Sure, a guy will take you out for a nice date. You really really want to know what we think? How tall are you?
I'm 5'6". I weigh 115 pounds.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'll take you out. Hell yeah, I would take you
So I
out.
don't have a problem finding men.
Of course not. I want, but the thing is, but what are you
Important.
finding them for though? Yeah, I would take you out. Take you out, get you a nice steak and some lobster. We'd have a good old time. And I would blow your back out, but I wouldn't marry you.
See, what I think I really have an issue is like finding men that don't want like the superficial. Like most, I feel like the type of guys like they just want a woman that like looks good on their arm. Like
Yes.
so, like when you
Hold
say
on,
boob
listen, let me stop,
crushing,
stop,
I've been
stop,
on
stop,
like
stop, stop,
thousands
stop, stop,
of.
stop.
Hold on. Okay, so see how he start. See how. Stop. 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 Stop talking. Stop talking. Let me project what I want to project onto you. All right. So again, I'm a fair person, and I like to listen, and I like to see and feel what I feel from everywhere. And again, he has a point, right? And she has a point. But this is the thing. Yes, men like what they like. Yes, men are visual creatures. They like to see what they like to see. But there is a why behind that. And this is what she was getting at. But she wasn't even really, she didn't know how to articulate herself. She didn't know how to articulate herself because of her, wherever she's at in life. I don't know. She might have grew up eating McDonald's her whole life. You never know. People pineal glands be calcified. They don't be knowing how to articulate stuff. But what she was getting at is the superficiality that most men have when it comes to beauty. Now, remember what I said before I went on with this live, how Venus is currently being used to distort the energy, the energy of this planet, the feminine energy of this planet. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, aesthetics, reciprocation, money, This is literally the stamp that has been stamped on the body of a woman. When a girl is born, you see the Venus symbol, right? But what I'm here to tell you is that's not the primary energy of the feminine energy on this planet. The earth is. The earth's energy is. But you want to know why the earth's energy isn't being used as the primary energy of this planet? Because it's easy to walk over Venus. It's easy to abuse Venus. It's easy to tell Venus, no, stop. Can you stop talking? Can you stop? Can you let me finish? Can you let me keep cutting you off? I was cutting you off from the beginning of the conversation. You was letting me cut you off. Then let me keep cutting you off. Let me keep just little by little disrespecting you. You get what I'm saying? The earth's energy don't play that. The earth will listen to you for a little bit. But at the end of the day, the earth will volcano erupt your whole city if you play with her. And that's the energy they don't want women to tap into. That's the energy they don't want women to realize is actually them. Because they won't be on these shows trying to get advice from narcissistic, egotistical men who project all of their, the things that they don't like onto the women, insecure women that come onto the, into their energy field. So men expect so much, but they don't always give to us. They're supposed to protect. Because, I'm getting to that. And that's the thing, that the only thing that a man is required and expected to do is to provide and to protect. But a man cannot thoroughly protect a woman when he does not thoroughly understand the essence of her. He can't. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. So if the essence of you is to flourish, is to be abundant, is to be prosperous, is to be full, is to be nourishing, is to be of the energy of the earth, you can't do that if you're disconnected from the earth. You can't do that if you're disconnected from the earth in mind, body, and spirit, right? Because don't get me wrong, they got dudes living in the jungle right now who don't know how to mesh with the earth's energy in totality, because it's something that you have to integrate on a soul level, mind, body, spirit. So I'm gonna keep playing. I don't even know if I'm gonna play this whole video because
stop right there. Yes, that's what we want because that's who we are. And you want a man,
that's the problem I have with dating.
but listen. You want men not to be men. You want men to think like women.
When did she say that?
That's not what we value, man. We want a beautiful woman on our arm.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
Well, no, you're the problem.
I'm the problem.
Yes, you're the problem because I'm telling you what men want. You've experienced what men want, and you got a problem with it. That's your problem. We're not going to change. You're either going to get on board with it, or you will die alone.
Now, if I was to open my mouth and say, because you don't know how to love and you don't know how to be sensitive, compassionate, understanding, nurturing, because you don't know and respect what it is that I want out of a man. You don't want a man. You don't want a man. You don't want a woman. You want a man. You don't want a woman. You want a man. Right? If I was to come out of my mouth and say that. Now, mind you, she didn't even say nothing like that. Her goal, you can sense in her aura, her only goal is to understand. His goal isn't to understand. His goal is to project. And ultimately, it feels like make her feel bad about herself. I mean, I don't feel any sense of love, understanding, compassion coming from him at all. And this is another thing that you can, it's like it's a telltale sign that somebody is carrying misogynistic energy. Who said I live my life to please a man? Who said that? Who said that I live my life to please a man? I understand that you love beautiful women, but do you even know why you love beautiful women? Do you even know why you like women that are beautiful? All you know is you like women that are beautiful, and you have to accept that. And if you don't accept that, then you don't want a man because we're never going to change. No, I think that you're like that. I think that your deficit in intelligence is what makes you believe that the only thing that you care about within a woman's energy and aura is her looks. Because we all know that ain't the truth. We all know that ain't the truth. Looks is not all that you want and need out of a woman. Maybe for a short time, but for the elevation of your soul, but for the elevation of your psyche, of your spirit, some weave and some lashes and a pretty face is not gonna do it. So what this woman was attempting to get at, but could not muster up the heart and the words to do it while on a call with this man, was that beauty comes from the balance that is within us. I don't care who you are. Yes, it will reflect in your physical looks. Yes, if you are beautiful physically, then you have cultivated a sense of balance within you spiritually. Yes, I do believe that. And I do believe that is why women look beautiful, right? Because the earth's energy is in relationship to Venus's energy. They're not disconnected. The earth's energy is in relationship to Venus's energy. But the earth is the main energy of feminine energy. So, we do not revolve around y'all. And I do not base anything that I do off of what I believe or what I think that you want. I am who I am. And because of who I am, you are who you are. So what this brother, I don't even know what to call him. What is his name? Just out of respect. Mr. Kevin Samuels says that we have to succumb to what men want. Right? In his energy, that's basically what he's saying. But it's the other way around. And that's what you forgot. We don't have to succumb to what you want. See, it's real crazy because until it's somebody that y'all really care about, like, and most of the times it won't even be then. But I've had men come to me in my DMs, normally way older men. They have a family and they have daughters, right? And it's not until their daughters don't want nothing to do with them that they really want to understand why. That they really want to put their ego to the side and see where it is mentally, emotionally, spiritually that they are overdoing themselves. You know, because right now in this conversation, you can tell this is his business, this is his call, and his ego is all up in it. But I'm gonna continue with the video. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna keep playing it.
What should I be looking for then?
Well, honestly, first you need to get down and understand that you have no leverage. You have no leverage in this matter. It's the men. We control access to relationships. You control access to sex. You need to understand what a man that you would want, what he would want in a girlfriend, wife, or significant other.
Like a good mother.
No.
Wife.
That changes from every man. That changes from man to man. Where's your father?
I didn't grow up with a mother or a father.
All right, so due respect, you don't seem to get that. Men judge the way we judge. And yes, like I said, you have no problem getting men to pay you attention. You got no problem attracting men. But getting a man to take you seriously, and would you like to be married?
I would.
Okay, and that's a problem because you're asking a man to become a stepfather. You're asking me, let's say you're asking me to come in and take care of one man's child. A man's two children. I didn't create those. It's all downside. I've been a stepfather. It's a horrible deal.
What about women that have two children of their own? They want a stepmother.
Well, again, you're still asking. Listen. Okay, listen. Alexa, see, you're still speaking as if you have leverage in this thing. And I'm trying to level set you. Even if I have children, I got more options than you. I can go find a woman with no kids because I can afford both of you. If I can afford to take care of you and your kids, I can afford to take care of her and no kids.
Yeah.
Why would I pick you and your kids when I know your kids are not their father?
All right, I'm gonna just cut him right there. Oh yeah, put the lip gloss on. Put the lip gloss on. Okay, I just had to cut him right there because who does he think he is? Who do you think you? All right, so I'm gonna just say, as I continue to listen to both parties, I understand why they both are on the call together, because they both are misogynistic. And I'm gonna tell you how she's misogynistic, because y'all probably like, wait, how she's misogynistic? But I can hear it in her being, that, and it's a different kind of misogyny here, because she's very unaware of it, and he probably is too. But she has yet to find her earth, like I was her earth feminine. She has yet to find her grounds. She's yet to find her grounds, and until she does so, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna say that she will keep attracting these kind of situations and scenarios, but these kind of men are attracted to these kind of women, not sexually necessarily, but law of attraction wise, definitely. So first of all, this man doesn't like children. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can definitely hear it in his voice. He doesn't like children. And he keeps projecting onto this woman that the fact that she has 2 children and is 30 years old, that nobody is going to want her. And that's another thing that I'm going to have to just dismiss right now. Just because you are a woman, and just because you have children and you are a woman, makes you no less lovable than any other person on the planet. And any narcissistic asshole of a man like this one that wants to tell you that you are unlovable and unworthy because you have children, kick rocks. He can eat your dirty toenails for all I care. Because that is the most toxic thought pattern. That is the most toxic way of thinking. And this is why I had to bring up Venus and the earth when I started talking about this. Because the earth's energy is that of abundance. And how can you be abundant? How can you be abundant and you can't have any children? Men don't get judged based off of how many children they have. Maybe in some cases, maybe some do. But on a large scale, do you see people just complaining about men who have all these children? Possibly some women do. Right? Because they're not taking care of them. They're not providing and protecting for these children. I bet you if they was, they wouldn't be complaining. Here's your lip gloss. So this man obviously does not like children, and he's projecting that onto her, that he does not like children. But the thing about this is the whole point of you being a woman is for you to bear children. So for you to hate a woman and tell a woman she's soiled goods because she has children that aren't yours, that sounds like an ego problem. That sounds like a you problem. That sounds like something that you dislike about the nature of a woman, which is to have children. And let me tell you something right quick. When a woman has a child, it's called mitochondrial DNA. You know what that means? Because they teach us in school that we get 26 chromosomes on each side. 26 chromosomes from the woman, 26 chromosomes from the man. But what they don't ever say is that the child gets its skin, its blood, its bones, its entire body from the blood and the flesh of the woman that bore that child. Olivia's over here recording me while I'm talking. It's making me laugh. But my point in saying this is that genetically, children bear the genealogy of their mother. In ancient indigenous cultures, in my own ancient indigenous culture, here, the genealogy and the tribe is passed down through the mother. When I get my genealogy done, I get my genealogy done through my mom's side of the family. I include my dad, but they going back to the mom. They're going back through the mom. They're going back through the grandmama, great-grandmama, great-grandmama. Okay, this is what tribe she came from. This is her tribe. That's how it works. But because reptilians and alien species, psychopathic creatures that came onto this planet, they had to get rid of the feminine for them to get to the gold. Y'all hear about the gold that they mined and they go and we gotta get the gold. Y'all hear about them stores, the gold mines, and everybody was searching for gold. And when Enlil and Enki, they had to, and they was getting the gold, and everybody wanted the gold. What you think they wanted that gold for? How do you think they were even able to get the gold when they got here? Where do you think all of this stuff comes from? What planet do you live on? Who do you think lives here? Daddy. What being do you think is living through this very vessel that we are encompassing? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, maybe even 5 years from now, men like this, they're not gonna have it. It's not gonna be about it no more. Yeah, you got a lot of money right now. Let me turn this down because she didn't call my mama. I'm on a live video, y'all. Hi. Oh gosh. Stealing my show. But anyway, I'm telling y'all, it's not gonna be what's up. It's not gonna be. Olivia, can you whisper? Okay, so I'm gonna keep playing this video. Because I'm getting riled up. I'm gonna end up talking the whole time, and I just want to let the video play. So I'm gonna let the video play. Okay, he might.
They'll never look at me as their father. I got all the responsibility and none of the upside of being a biological father. Can I discipline those children like they're my own?
They don't need discipline. They're very.
See, that's your problem. There you go, right there. She said they don't really need discipline. Don't. Okay, this is why. You're in freaking sane if you don't think children, your kids are not special. They need discipline just like anyone else. Maybe you don't. Okay. Now this is the problem. They don't need discipline. So the answer is, could I discipline the child?
Yeah.
Okay, without you questioning me.
Yeah. If I choose you as my partner, like have complete trust in you.
Okay,
and, like,
I could spank the children.
10, they don't need spanked.
No. I could spank the see right there. I said I could discipline children. You said yes.
Spanking. Oh,
pay
Lord.
attention, woman.
I am.
You said I could discipline the children without you questioning me. Yes. So if I decide to spank them, I gotta listen to your mouth. Because they don't need it. That's why you need to stay single until your kids are gone. That's the choice you made when you reproduced, ma'am. And that.
All right, I have to cut him off again because everything that he just said just made me mad, and she did too because she talked about something. Okay. She's like, I would have got off the call like from jump, but that's just me. Yeah, I would. Anyway, He is talking about now. He's talking about. Olivia, you gotta go over here. Here, go over here. ABCDs. So now he's talking about, say if I was your man and I wanted to take care of your children. I don't have, mind you, he was just talking about how, why would I want to take care of you and your children when I can just take care of the single woman who's a freak, who's younger than you, who's blah, 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 blah. That's more appealing. Okay, that's more appealing because that's the type of stuff you like. You don't like taking care of children. You don't even like children. That's not yours because you have an ego problem. You don't even like children. So anyway, now he's talking about, so hypothetically, if I was to do that, can I discipline your children? Hell no. What? You don't even know my children. So first of all, before you ever think about disciplining a child, you gotta have heart for that child. You have to have a heart for that child. You're not just gonna walk into a situation becoming the tyrant, the disciplinarian. Oh, your children aren't special. Every child needs different. Let me tell you something about the children that's coming through nowadays. Okay, maybe in 1970, whatever, however old you are, Mr. Kevin, however old you are, there was a certain kind of child coming through these wombs. But in this day and age, the children that's coming through now, what? Lay hands. What you need to lay hands on them for? The children that's coming through now require a little bit more than some hands. They require intelligence. They require communication, open and honest communication at that. They require love. They require understanding. They require reciprocity. They require a whole nother type of rearing that men like this and women like this. And I'm not judging y'all because I feel like everybody has the capacity to grow and learn and evolve. But I'm just using this video as an example and how to really see the subconscious ways people hold an angst for the feminine and being in tune with the earth's natural frequency. So long story short, no, you can't whoop my children. No, you can't spank my children. I don't care who you are. You could be family. You better have heart for my child. You better have some kind of heart, love. How long have you played board games together? Have you took my child fishing? Have you took my child, have you developed a bond? But you want to be a disciplinarian because you got an ego. You got a huge ego. You want to feel like a man by being a weirdo tyrant that isn't the natural sacred masculine energy of this planet, but it's actually that weirdo masculine energy that the people on top give you $1 million for perpetuating. And it's men who act like that. It's masculine energy that acts like that is the reason why there's a predator pedophile in office right now running for president. I don't know too much about Trump. He's still questionable, but this is what I'm talking about. If we want the sacred masculine to rise and to become who he was meant to be, we gotta stop looking at men like this as some type of icon and wiring for every man to be. This man don't have no love. I want a man who got love in his heart. Fuck all that other. Okay, sorry y'all, I'm about to start cursing. Don't curse. Keep your words pure. But if I feel it, I'ma say it. If I feel it, I'm gonna say it. Anyway. Oh, I got some comments. So glad to be hearing this. I had a reader tell me years ago my feminine energy attracts hyper masculine men. That's why you gotta activate your earth feminine. A course that I actually have available for all to partake in, right? You have to activate your earth feminine because you have everything that you need. See how he's also leveraging the fact that he has money over this woman. She don't need his money. Girl, you got the wealth of the world inside of your womb. You have the wealth of the cosmos inside of you. And he trying to leverage, I have more money than you. Where? Where? In your bank account, maybe. I got the resources. I got the money. I got the people. I got it all. And everything that you got in your bank account, I created that. So I'm telling y'all, it's deep. People like this, they're not gonna last long after December 21st. It's just not happening. And I'll speak on December 21st in another video, but okay, so I'm about to just keep playing this. I'm gonna keep playing this.
Now, I need you ladies to understand something. You going out here having babies without marriage and then breaking up with men, you incur consequences. We don't want those kids around us because we cannot take care of them, cannot discipline them. We don't want to put up with all this other stuff. You're a fun woman. Guys look at you and be like, she's got 2 kids and she's 5'6", 115. She's a lot of fun. She's obviously sexually active. I'll have a good time with you, but no way, not no way, but very unlikely the man's going to take you seriously, especially when you start talking. Because I believe what you're telling me is honestly, and I'm like, who wants this deal?
Who doesn't want this deal? A beautiful woman that is a great mother, has a great career.
I don't care about your career.
Strong, like I'm submissive.
No, but listen, did you hear what I just said? Did you just okay? Did you hear what I just said? Don't care about your career.
Yeah.
The thing is, man, it's the 2 kids. It's the 2 kids. Everything you're saying does not overcome the deficit that 2 children bring.
All right, I hear this man keep calling her children a deficit, and this is my. I don't even know if I'm going to finish this video, honestly, because it's 22 minutes of misogyny. But basically, this is the epitome of how I don't even want to call it modern, but this is what the women this is why many women have become the way they have become, right? Because there are women that are very spiritual. I break this down in my book as well, right? There's women that they become very spiritual and they just detach. And I call this the lunar feminine. They're tapping into their lunar feminine and they just want to let go. They don't want to be a part of this. They want to be in their spirituality. They want to tap into their magic. They want to tap into their peace, their emotions. They don't want to be a part of that no more, right? Some women will even denounce money and be solely focused on their spiritual and emotional journey, right? We all know women like that. On the other hand, we have the earth feminine, right? She's had to make some changes to her natural energy, right? And what's happening now, which I explain in my book, is she's separated herself from the lunar feminine so that she can survive. Both the lunar feminine and the earth feminine have separated themselves. And so the earth feminine, she all about her money. She all about her paper. She all about her dollar. She all about being a boss, doing what she got to do. Y'all got to understand the whole reason why women are being in the way that they're being in the first place. It is not a woman's core aspiration to be a millionaire and have $1 million business. Of course, yes, that's something that she may want. But fulfillment wise, women want to be in a union, a sacred union, and have a family. That's what most women, when you get down to the heart of it, that's what they want. And most women have been so traumatized and so abused and so confused that they've talked themselves out of ever even wanting love. And they fall in love with the money because the money never hurt them. The prosperity never hurt them. The prosperity never told them that they were a curse to humanity for having children. And this is also why the abortion rates in the Black community is skyrocketing. So y'all want to pass bills, y'all want to pass laws to stop women from having abortions. You want to be pro-life, or you want to be whatever the other one is called. Be pro-life by getting to the root cause of why women even feel the need to do that in the first place. It's not because somebody put a Planned Parenthood up in the middle of the hood. It's not because of that. Because people have the personal power and the personal will to decide not to go there and not to do that. But when they see the opportunity based off of what personal power has been taken from them via having children, right? You see the way that this man is talking is like she has no right to have children. Even if she decides to have children, whether she's married to this man or not. Women go get abortions all the time because of situations of rape or, traumatic situations. They don't do that. Oh, my bad. I think I fixed it. Wait, let me see. Oh, wait. Okay. Sorry, y'all. There I go. Yeah, Olivia had clicked something. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back on. Can you still hear me? Could you hear me? All right, so basically what I was saying after that was this is the reason why women are going to abortion clinics, okay, and feeling the need to abort their children, feeling the need to do things like this because of men like this. Because of the idea, the whole, I mean, look, I don't know what I don't know what men like this have had to do and go through and adapt to become successful, but it's not helpful. You're not helping, bro. You're not helping. You're hindering. You're a hindrance. Okay? Ladies, you are not a nuisance for having children. And having a child has nothing to do with your personal whatever. Okay? When a woman has a child and becomes pregnant, it's because she wanted to be pregnant, and it's because the child wanted to come here, whether she knows it or not. Okay, and let me all right, so I'm gonna play a little bit more of this video, and then I'm gonna close this up because I've been on here for a while.
If you have money, that doesn't matter to you.
If you have what?
I said you have money, that doesn't matter to you financially.
I have more.
You have what?
I have more.
I have more.
More money. I have more money than you. I have more money than I have more money, and I can go over and get her. She's 25. She has no kids, and I don't have to deal with any of the stuff we just talked about. She's 25, agreeable, cooperative, fit,
and ready to get on my program, have butt naked freaky sucker sex, and she's happy to be there and experience all these new things. I'm dealing with a 30-year-old woman who's got her mind. Listen, okay. See, when this conversation is over, I go back to my wonderful life. You go back to your life still trying to figure these things out. I'm just trying to help you. I'm not saying you're not everything you are. But you're not okay. And who is actively pursuing to be their wife?
I mean, I think I got options.
Who is actively pursuing you to be their wife?
Options. I just said over
Ma'am, you didn't know. No, that would be a fiance. See, this is where the truth comes in. You can either, ma'am, you don't have these kind of options.
Okay, so I don't. First of all, I don't like nobody calling me ma'am, right? Because a lot of people don't know the origin of that term. The origin of that term comes from Jim Crow days, actually previous to Jim Crow, when they were still slaves. And ma'am was what the men used to call the white women slave masters. It really meant bitch, or it was really not a good term, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? But he sounds like he charges tax to breathe next to him. So, and that's the type of attitude she should be having. So you see how it's twisted? You see how it's twisted? And this is why this was like the perfect example for this video. This whole thing should be turned, like, I don't think she should be interviewing him, right? Or anything. But I do think that she needs to have that attitude, and he needs to be more humble, because he has a huge ego, and that, like I said, there's nothing wrong with you having an ego. And I also believe and trust and know that when you have an ego and when you honor your soul, which is really your ego, your consciousness, that you do manifest your wealth, you do manifest and generate your riches, you do manifest and generate the life of your dreams, because you are in touch with your soul energy and your ego. But when your ego is out of sync with your soul, you come off like this man right here. And I do think that men in the sacred masculine does carry a healthy ego. But healthy egos don't treat people like that. I don't care who you are. Right? You don't do that. Anyway, So as we listen to him speak, he obviously is telling her that she should be single until her children grow up and go to college. And then I think he proceeds to say, I don't think we got to that part yet, but he proceeds to say, well, you should just give your children to your ex and then get with someone else and leave your children with him. What the hell? What? See, this is just the craziest thing. So I don't even think I'm gonna keep watching the rest of this video because the way it ends, he just like he keeps cutting her off. She keeps being oh, and then he ends up hanging up in her face, right? This is the type of stuff that you want to stay away from, ladies. Do not go on to anybody's interview, anybody's call, anybody's nothing if, number one, they're not offering you something like some cash or like some, they're not off, like show some respect. You know, if you want some advice, get an actual counselor, get an actual therapist. And especially if it's in regards to relationships, I advise you to get it from somebody that you know, if it's going to be a man that you know loves and cares about you. Because this man, obviously, he feels like he was really helping her, but he really was just feeding his ego. So the modern day witch hunt, okay, is embodied within men who carry this kind of energy, the kind of energy where I don't want to listen to anything that she has to say. I don't want to hear anything that she has to say. You know you're dealing with a misogynistic man when nothing you say or think or you already, I don't care about your career. Okay, I completely understand a man not caring about how much money a woman makes. But what's her career is what she does for a living. That's her lifestyle. So for you to not care about her lifestyle, for you to not care about what gives her... All right, Olivia, hold on 1 second. Mommy got to get her charger because my laptop is actually dying. Okay, Olivia, do you want to entertain the guests? You want to say hi?
Hi, her name is Mama. Her name is Mama. Her name is Mama. Her name is Mama. Her name is Mama.
And could you believe
her name is Mama?
Somebody would call you a dog?
I'm always going away.
In my opinion.
In my opinion, that's how.
All right, Olivia, that's a good job. Good job. You entertain the guests. Good job. In my opinion, having a child makes you much more valuable. Makes you even more valuable. Having a child makes you even more valuable. All right. Okay.
Oh, okay. I can wait to be
okay. Good job. Thank you. Thank you for sitting in. So yeah, this is how you know. And let me turn off the screen share. I'm not playing him no more. He blew it. But this is how you know that you're dealing with a misogynistic man. I opened Pandora's box. Oh my gosh. That's enough. All right, Olivia, it's Mommy's turn now. Mommy's gonna talk now, okay? Oh look, popcorn. So yeah, that's how you know that you're dealing with a misogynistic man. Your mind is not going to be valued. Like nothing about you. If you're not agreeing and nodding your head. No, it's still mommy's turn. If you're not nodding your head and agreeing with everything that they have to say, it's a problem. Okay? And that's, like I was saying, I was getting to, I don't think I fully thoroughly explained, but the earth feminine, this is what she's learned. Olivia, this is my show. This is mommy's show. Okay, can you let mommy finish? Okay, so the earth feminine. The earth feminine. Here, drink some milk.
I drink the milk.
Okay, so the earth feminine is privy to this information now, right? The earth feminine is like, oh, I get it now. This is what you want. This is all you care about. Okay, I'm gonna use that. Okay, I'm on game now. I get it now. I've cracked the code now of what all you want. All you want is for me to basically be I don't even know what to call it. So I'm gonna play the role. I'm gonna play the role and get what I want out of the situation. And then if I want to divorce you and take all your money, that's what I'll do. And so you have men now complaining about how all women want to do and all women care about is the money. And it's like, well, at first, all I care about was love. But then I realized all y'all care about is yourself. So now I'm just going to take your money and run. And so this is why it is so important for the sacred masculine to rise and for the divine feminine to require that in all that she does and everything that she meets. That's why that's important, because they need that push. You know what I'm saying? They need that push, and they are out there. They do exist. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he about, I don't know, he looked like he hitting his 50s. You know what I'm saying? The seeds that are coming through now, the beings that are coming through now, the children that are coming through now, no, you're not going to have to lay hands on them. You know why? Because the children coming through now, they're going to have superpowers. They're going to be bending elements. They're going to be bending elements. They're going to be tapping into an energy that you could never fathom. That you could never fathom. Because you're so disconnected from the earth. You're so disconnected from the feminine earth energy. You know what I'm saying? No. The wealth goes to where the wealth is, and that is in the earth's energy. So I made a post on my Instagram page. It said, when a man disrespects a woman, he calls lack into his life. And when a woman disrespects herself, she calls poverty into her life. And I've never known that quote that I came up with to be so true. Because when I look onto communities that are impoverished, when I look into the Black community and I see how the women are carrying themselves and the women are being treated, we know, y'all know, when I see how the men and the dynamic of how you perceive wealth and prosperity, you know what I'm saying? The true wealth comes from this order. The true wealth comes from this order and this understanding that the earth feminine is the key to all abundance and wealth and prosperity. And when you disrespect a woman, and when a woman disrespects herself, she calls lack, and a man calls lack and poverty into his life. Here, you want some lip gloss? Okay, she must have just wanted to give it to me. So in order to restore abundance and prosperity into this onto this earth, this has to be recognized. This has to be uplifted and upheld. And which is why I created the course Activating Earth Feminine. Because the earth is who gives abundance. The earth is what's abundant. The earth is what provides us food, shelter, water, clothes, everything. Y'all so hung up on like Mr. Kevin, you so hung up on your ego. You think you get it from the store, the grocery, the corporations, the this, the that, the people who have taken control over these things. You think that's where you get it from, but you don't get it from there. You get it from the earth. And as soon as she decide that she don't want to feed you, you ain't eating. As soon as you decide that she don't want to feed you, you're not eating. And those be the times when y'all be the scaredest. That's when y'all be the scaredest, aka coronavirus, hurricanes, famines, tornadoes. Oh, you don't want me talking about that? All right, we're not going to talk about that. But just know that. Are you ready for me to get off? You want me to play with you? I know I've been on here for a while. It's been what, an hour and 11 minutes? But I'm just so passionate about this. So I'm going to wrap up this video because Olivia's ready for me to get off of here. And okay, Olivia. Cocoa melon. Oh, she's so over it. So all in all, this was the basis of this video. It's for you guys to really understand how when you subconsciously stop that. When you subconsciously hate women and you're carrying this vibration, you don't know what you're really doing. You don't know that this is really the reason why your life is the way it is. And he think his life is all wonderful and fine and dandy. You know, but like I said, men like that's not gonna last very long. That's not gonna last very long. It's not gonna last very long because the earth's polarity is shifting. December 21st, Guardians coming back into this realm. You're not going to be able to do the same things that you were doing. You're not going to be able to think in those same ways. You're not going to be able to move and flow in those same ways. You're not going to be able to be in your distorted earth energy. All right, Olivia. All right, so that's pretty much all I had to say on this video. And if anything else comes to my mind, I will be sure to get on another live and talk about it. But this was my first live video and I consider it to be a success. So thank you all for watching. And I will see you all in the next video. Oh yeah, and make sure I'm going to be posting some links in the description. So for all my future viewers, make sure you check out the links below that I'm going to be posting. If you want to subscribe to the Lunar Feminine group, aka Sacred Soul Sisterhood, we meet up twice every month for lunar rituals and tapping into our lunar feminine. And if you want to activate your earth feminine, I have the link to the course in the description. I'm going to put that in the description. Currently it's not there, but I'm going to put that there. So just make sure you guys check that out. And if you want to get in touch with me, whatever, Whatever. Okay. I'm out, y'all. Peace.